Andrew Winchester. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So up next, Andrew Winchester. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That one drilled left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded to third, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Jazz around second, headed for third. To third, tag, got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Espino back to work. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Winchester stands at second with no outs. On the ground. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. The 0-1. That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
One-run game, one out, one on. Left field, way back there. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And we're back, ready to begin the eighth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Andrew Winchester.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw into third. And he's out. Two down, bases empty. Now it's Alexander Canario. 1-2 now. Well struck, right field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full, it's the Royals 5 and the Guardians 1. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And that is the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Andrew Winchester comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Andrew Winchester steps in for the Royals. Coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. The tag out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, 2 now. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits. Base is empty, 1 away. So in now for Cleveland, Alexander Canario.
Canario.
1 down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. Dives. What a play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bryson.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
First and second, 2 down.
Come on, ball, get on up.
Line drive, Adam in center field, so they strand a pair. And midway in the 4th, it's the Royals 4 and the Guardians nothing. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And a pitch. That to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. And he'll make it into third with a triple. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew Winchester. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Now time called at the plate. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
Fastball for a strike. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Winchester at first, one gone. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. And now 2 gone. Man at first, Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Pasquantino.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Hernandez pulls it down, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Royals 8 and the Guardians 2. And up next for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel.
The right fielder.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away.
Noel.
The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Number 2, Tyler Freeman.
Graveman is just 1 strike away. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Canario.
Fly ball down the line. Winchester on the move. And that'll do it. The Royals take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Winchester was a big contributor for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Andrew Winchester, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now? So up now for Kansas City, Andrew Winchester.
Number 88.
That one finds the zone, and we are underway. Out to center. Freeman under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Right fielder, Andrew Winchester.
Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And that's a fair ball. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the first baseman, Aaron Schunk. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the 1 out, base is empty.
Come on, ball, get on up.
Into center and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Chisholm puts it away. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Andrew Winchester steps in for the Royals. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A 3-run homer. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And now the right fielder, Andrew Winchester.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. 2 out, space is empty. On a line out towards center. Base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe it. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
On to Chaz. They limit the damage here. First and second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Bryson Stott. Down the line. Winchester sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Guardians strand a couple. It's 12-2. One out, base is empty. Andrew Winchester steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped.
Nice piece.
It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
The other way. He makes the catch, and there's two down. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Popped up.
I go.
And that'll do it. The Royals come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Winchester was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 5-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Andrew Winchester. He's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So up next, Andrew Winchester. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That one the other way. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. The pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Base is empty, one away. Jesse Winker, the next twin up to hit.
Winker.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and in there with a double off the wall.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Andrew Winchester.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Tied up here in the early going. Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. So one left. So one out, nobody on. Now, Matt Wallner.
Wallner.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Winchester. Javier back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-2. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So bases all loaded up. Winchester getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And into third, that's a 3-run bases clearing triple. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tyler Callahan, the next Twin up to hit. The 0-2. Line drive.
Yeah, here we go. Relay. Hit me.
The relay to the plate. The tag out.
The catcher, number 8.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Andrew Winchester. Just a single short of the cycle. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. The throw in. Slides his hand in there. Safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up an RBI. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Martin on third. Winker on at second with 2 down. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals take game 1 of the series on the road. Winchester had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Andrew Winchester comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So digging in, Andrew Winchester. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. And that is out of play. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second, and that's a double.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they come away without an out.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So up now for Kansas City, Isaac Paredes. At the belt and fires. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags for home. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Bottom of the first. And now Austin Martin.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Reagans, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Runners on first and third, two away.
Winchester.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it into the second deck. Home run number 40 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Miranda.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Woods Richardson back to work. Strike one. Winchester wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And that one ripped into right. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Walner.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around second is Correa. To third. Tag. Got him.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose. The batter.
And now here is Andrew Winchester. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Line drive, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. This to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Runner at first with 2 away. Matt Wallner now at the plate. This one popped up. Fermin settles underneath it. And that'll do it. The Royals take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Winchester with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's always a chance he's going to treat him to a special moment.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 88, Andrew Winchester.
Back at target field, and now the DH, Jose Miranda. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedel on his way over. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher
Diego Cartaya, the next twin up to hit. Fought off foul. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to the last out for the Twins.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
The Twins down to their final out. Tyler Callahan, the next Twin up to hit. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Twins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Winchester didn't allow any runs and got the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. He came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped his team get the win. Nice job.
From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
First and second, one out. Winchester now at the plate, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His 41st home run of the season. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So 2 down, and here comes Carlos Correa.
Correa.
In the air, right field. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Man at first, one away.
The right fielder, Andrew Winchester.
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew Winchester.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for two. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. Now the tag at third, and they got it. And now the right fielder, Andrew Winchester. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a three-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And they take a two-run lead.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow.
It didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow-through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Twins, Tyler Callahan. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Winchester. He's already homered here in this one.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 5 and the Twins 2. So a man at first. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes.
Here's Christian Vasquez.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball.
That one the other way, and that'll do it. The Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Winchester was a big contributor for them in the win, had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time, because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.